That is for the remembering Allah and rise for the month of Ramadan. Oh, Ramadan.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. All praises belongs to Almighty Allah for making us witness another blessed day this month of Ramadan. Alhamdulillah. You're on to Ramadan diet and I am Fadila Okunu. Nigerian meals are loaded with different forms of carbohydrates. What are the healthiest forms of carbohydrates to have in our diet? Bismillah.
Oh, Ramadan.
We have three categories of people. We have the sedentary worker, we have the moderate worker, and the heavy workers. Now, when you're talking to a laborer outside, you can't tell them to eat this cup of rice. Of course, this will not be enough for them depending on their activity level. So they can eat an heavy meal because what they are doing, and the body is going to break it down and they're going to use it because they are using that energy that is gotten from the carbohydrates as a source of fuel for what they do, as compared to a banker that sits down in our office just typing or doing some work. Fine, the work might be tedious, but the activity level is not as high as a laborer. So I would advise a banker to have a slow digesting meal and a small portion of meal instead of having an heavy meal. The ones that are digested slowly are the ones that are whole grain. Brown rice, oatmeal. They are types of carbs, but they still contain a percentage of fiber in them. So it takes a while for the body to utilize them. In a day, our required calorie is dependent from men to women, but the age of the person is also different. The physical activity the person is having is also different. So in a day, if the total calorie that an individual is placed on is about 2,000 or 2,200, 55 or 50 to 60% of that should be filled with carbohydrates, while the other should be vegetables and the protein. Now, this is a 1 cup of rice. This is called a serving of rice. So when you have this much of rice, then the vegetable should complement the rice. Your protein, which is either the fish or the meat, should complement. If you can have a bit of fruit also. Just have a balanced diet. Most times, Nigerian homes will always have rice and stew, which is not advisable. So how many times do we incorporate salad into our meal? It should be almost every time we're having a meal, there should be a side dish or a vegetable, a fruit added to it to make it balanced. When carbohydrates is consumed in high quantity, it can result into different things such as weight gain. Then you find out that someone has eaten and feels too tired. That means the energy is crashed. At first, when the food is consumed, the energy is pumping, but after a period of time, the energy crashes. So that's another way of knowing that the carbohydrate that the person has taken is too much. Then it can also cause dental problems. When you're taking too much carbs, then it can also cause brain fog. You just feel too tired to get things done. Then sugar cravings, you find out that you want to crave for more things. That means the carbohydrate in your body is getting too much.
Ǹjẹ́ ẹ ti gbọ́ àjọ World Health Organization jẹ́ ká mọ̀ wípé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àìsàn tó ń bẹ̀dá fínra lóde òní ń jẹyọ látàrí oògùn àtóúnjẹ tá à ń kó síkùn láti kọdí ẹ̀jẹ̀ ríru, dídaṣẹ́ sílẹ̀ kíndìnrín, ìtọ̀ ṣúgà àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ẹyin dàbínù láàyò èyí tí iléeṣẹ́ Date Nature Support Limited ti ṣe sí syrup olómi tàbí powdered oníyẹ̀fun kí lílò rẹ̀ lè rọrùn dáadáa. Kò sóhun tẹ́ ẹ lè lò pẹ̀lú o, gàrí ni, ògì ni, tíì ni àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ọ́fíìsì wa wà káàkiri ilẹ̀ adúláwọ̀. Ẹ má jáfira o, ẹ rà á jọ sílé, ẹ fi ṣe yan lálejò. Jìnnà sí ṣúgà. Date Nature Support Limited ilé-iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe dàbínù.
Oh, Ramadan.
Alhamdulillah, I'm sure you've gained a lot from that. Make it a date with me tomorrow, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Religion with Allah since time began. That is for the remembering Allah and rise for the month of Ramadan. Oh.